it's Chris and only Chris today because it's really early and Evan is still sleeping. But sadly, I had filmed this video like a week ago, and unfortunately I was trying to edit when I was really like tired this week and really out of it, and I accidentally deleted the footage. So this is take 2. But actually it's kind of cool because I actually brought my Princess and the Frog Naveen sweater, so this is perfect. I think maybe this happened for a reason because I feel like I'm in the mood to talk about Princess and the Frog pins. Today's video is my top 10 favorite pins in my collection. So a couple of you have requested me to do this video, and I'm finally getting around to doing it a second time because second time's a charm, I guess. And yeah, so sorry about that. We are just gonna jump right in. Let's go. The very first pin, the very first 2 pins were very hard for me to choose. I mean, I didn't know which one I wanted more because I love them so much. They're both like so special to me. But the number 1 pin of mine is this pin right here. If you guys know me, sorry, the phone takes forever to focus. There we go. If you guys know me, you know that I love Tiana's blue dress. I mean, I think it's the most elegant and gorgeous, and it just looks stunning on her skin. And this pin is so beautiful because she's also kissing Naveen. I love this pin so much because it's just so unique. I don't really have many of her in a blue gown. So if you guys come across Tiana in blue gowns, please send them to me. Please send me pictures because I would love to see them and potentially get one for my collection. But yeah, I don't really have many blue dresses of her. I think this is the only one. Yeah, this is the only blue dress that I have. Of course, her green dress is iconic and gorgeous, but I just love her blue dress. I mean, it's so beautiful. And yeah, I love this pin. So this is my number 1 pin in my collection. But it was so close. This one is so special to me. This pin here was gifted to me by Wee Disney, by Nair Na. I don't know where they got this pin or how they made this, but I absolutely love it. I mean, I was gonna put it number 1 because of course it's my breast cancer symbol. It's so special to me, but I just love Tiana's blue dress so much. I just can't deny that it's my favorite pin in my collection to look at. But this pin, it has such a special place in my heart. I mean, I cried when Nair Na gave it to me, and it's just beautiful, and I love it so much, and every time I look at it, it makes me happy. So I'll give one more close-up. It's gorgeous, and it has a little frog, of course, and her blue dress, or her green dress. Gorgeous. So number 3, the third pin in my collection that I have is, again, all of these I'm going to say are very special to me, and they are, they're just my special top 10. So this one is special to me specifically because it was the very first donation I've ever gotten on YouTube, and it was from Disney Blanquita. Thank you so much again for the donation. I mean, Disney Blanquita is kind of in the pin world now on YouTube and on Instagram. She's mainly on Instagram though. I love her stuff on Instagram. Please go check her stuff out. She also has a husband named Gio who goes by Bob's Pins on Instagram, and they do so many amazing unboxing videos of blind boxes, pin training videos, and all that stuff. So if you want to go check them out, feel free, because they are just such great people, and they always have such great pins too, by the way. But just thank you so much, Blanquita, for getting this pin for me. I remember when she donated, she said to go out and get a beautiful pin, and that is exactly what I did. This is the pin that I ended up getting. It opens up from a flower, and it shows Tiana, and she has a little flower right there too. And does it have Naveen on it? No Naveen. It's just a flower, like a little pad, lily pad, and it's gorgeous. It's so beautiful. And yeah, this was the pin that I got. It had just come out too, and I never had bought in, like, I've never bought like something so like full price for one. I normally get my pins at Company D for like $2, $3, but this was very special to me, and I love it. And I also kept the back because it just looks, it ties it together, you know. So this one is also really, really special to me. All right, so the fourth pin of my top collection is actually really cool. I got it from Cali Pin Traders and at the Kraken show. It is my very first ever fantasy pin, and this is what she looks like. She's wearing the Shadow Man or Dr. Facilier's outfit, and I just love the background of it, and it looks just like so cool. I love the hat, the feathers sticking out. I just love it. She looks so beautiful, and this was definitely worth the price. It's definitely the most expensive pin I've ever bought. It's around $30. They did hook me up though. I was short $1, so it was $29 for me. They're just amazing, and they let me have it. So thankfully for Cali Pin Traders again, thank you so much for my fantasy pin. I'm in love with it, and I really recommend buying a fantasy pin, at least just one, to support an artist out there. You know, it's tough out there for artists like this to get by, and I always, if I ever have enough funds for it, I would love to support someone and their artwork, especially when it's this good. So definitely feel free to look at some fantasy pins if you ever go to a pin event, or if you go to a Kraken trade show. They have plenty of people who sell fantasy pins. And if you want to check out Cali Pin Traders Instagram, they do have what they sell. They have such cute stuff for fantasy pins, guys. You could feel free to go check them out on Instagram if you'd like. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. We are on number 5. So the fifth pin in my collection I also got at the Kraken trade show. It was actually like one of my very first Kraken trade shows, and I remember talking to this cute little table, and they had all these cute pins, and I remember just eyeing this one right here. I remember eyeing it and thinking, oh my gosh, like that's so beautiful, like they're in their frog form, it's little flowers, and I was just admiring it. And unfortunately I wasn't there to purchase any pins that day. I was mainly there to trade, and I ended up having a conversation with 2 of the women at that table, and unfortunately I don't remember their names or their tag, but if I find them again I will tag them in the description. But I was talking to them about my situation, about my cancer, and she had noticed me staring at this pin, and after our conversation, she handed me the pin in my hand and said that one of her family members had breast cancer and survived, and that she knows that I can survive it too. So this pin is very special to me because every time I look at it, I feel like I can beat it. I feel like I can win, and I feel hopeful. So I'm very grateful that she gave this to me, because it's not just a pin for me, it's more of like a reminder, you know, like I could do this. You know, stage 4 is just a number, and you know, this pin is very special to me. So thank you so much. I don't know if you're watching, but if you're watching, this is the pin that you gave me, and I remember it and I love it so much, and it's very special to my heart. Water break. And guys, water break, but I just want to show at Dollar Tree, me and Evan found this water bottle, and we found stickers to go with it. So I put the stickers, it says not alone, fighter, lots of hope and hearts. So this is my water bottle that you'll be seeing me carrying around, drinking out of. I'm really trying to drink more water, but I also have coffee. It's really early right now. It is currently 7:02 in the morning, so I'm trying not to be too loud because we have neighbors, but I want to make sure you guys can hear me and hear and see me, you know. Hopefully you guys are loving this morning vibe. I love making videos around this time. It's so peaceful, so relaxing and cozy. So let's keep going. Alright, so we are on number 6 now, and this pin is special to me because I remember it was my first ever blind box purchase, and it was a princess one, and I really, of course, wanted Tiana. Unfortunately, I didn't get Tiana, I got Cinderella, and this was the Tiana pin that I wanted in the first place, but unfortunately it wasn't in the cards for me. I didn't get it, and I got Cinderella, and this pin is so special to me because I didn't want to go out and buy another blind box because they're like $10, you know. They can be kind of expensive. So, and at the time I didn't have anything, like no SSI, like nothing, like I was dead broke. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the Kraken show. I'm gonna try my best to trade somebody for the Cinderella I have for the Tiana. And again, shout out to Cali Pin Traders because they were the ones who were able to do that for me, and they got me this pin. I'll show it one more time. They were able to give or trade me this pin, and I'm just so grateful. I was so happy. Unfortunately, we didn't catch on the camera because at the time I'm really nervous when it comes to filming other people or trying to film not their face for privacy reasons on their end. So I didn't get the trade on camera, but afterwards I recorded it saying that we got it, and I was really proud of myself. So this pin it makes me feel so accomplished just looking at it, you know? If you ever have one of those, you're just like, oh, like, yes. So I love looking at this pin so much, and it brings me a lot of proud accomplishment when I look at it. Alright, so the 7th pin again was from the Kraken show. I get most of my pins for my collection at the Kraken show because I don't really get too lucky on the boards at Disneyland. So this pin right here is part of the puzzle piece. Now, if you guys know anything about the pins and puzzle pieces, you know that these are really hard to come by, like really hard. They're also very pricey, and there's many of them, so it's really hard to get the collection going. It's hard to get the collection complete, and it is my goal and my dream to own the entire collection. So far, I just have this one and a Naveen one. I will show you guys later when I look at my board. But this one has Ray and Lewis on it, and his little trumpet. And I got it from Marcy Mouse, and I was at the Kraken show, and I was just looking around. I was debating between buying a puzzle piece and the fantasy pin. So this was the two. I was like, ooh, I don't know which one I want, you know. Obviously this one was much cheaper, but I really wanted a fantasy pin, so I was kind of leaning towards the fantasy pin, which I ended up getting. So if you guys don't know Marcy Mouse, Marcy is an amazing woman. She also had breast cancer, and she, to me, is technically a survivor. She still is considered a cancer patient right now just because she's still going through appointments and stuff, but as of right now, she has 0 cancer in her body. So to me, she's a survivor and an amazing fighter and just an amazing woman, and she's given me so much hope and so much love. And she also zapped me this pin at the Kraken show, and she just said that it was because I ended up giving out a flyer for the Company D like family and friends event, and they said they got so much good merch that they just wanted to thank me for doing that for them. So they zapped me, her and her girlfriends at the table zapped me this beautiful pin. I'll show it one more time. If you guys know me, I love Ray. He's my favorite character, and besides Tiana, and he's just my favorite out of the entire movie. I love him so much. So anytime I see a pin that has Ray on it, I snag it and I never let it go. Which is funny because it brings us to the next pin. So the next pin in the collection that I'm obsessed with is this Ray pin right here. This is part of a blind box from Box Lunch, and it was the reason why I wanted to collect the entire collection of the blind box, just because of this pin, because it's stunning. I mean, it's Ray and he's looking up into the sky at Evangeline. I mean, the gold and the blue. I mean, this is like a very beautiful, really good quality pin here, and I really love it. And I eventually ended up getting every other pin except Lewis. I'm still searching for him. I'm hoping to find him today at the Kraken trade show, so maybe I get him. We will see. Maybe future me will come in and show you guys if we got him. But I love this pin so much, and I had to trade for him I believe at the Kraken trade show. I had to trade because unfortunately when I ordered 2 of the boxes, I got double the same pin, and it was a Tiana pin that I already had traded for at the Kraken show previously. So I had 3 of the same pin, and I still have 1 that's for trade too, that I'm hoping to trade for Lewis. So this started it all, the whole collection of blind box from Box Lunch. But it's such a beautiful pin, and it's definitely one of my favorites in my collection. Alright, so this one doesn't really have any sentimental value to me, the 8th pin of the collection. It's just a stunning, gorgeous, elegant pin to look at, like aesthetically pleasing to look at. And it's this pin right here. And this pin, I thought it was a fantasy pin when I saw it on Google. I was just looking up, you know, Princess and the Frog pins, and I saw this pin and I was like, wow, like who made that? Like that looks stunning. It just looked like a fantasy pin to me. I didn't think it was a Box Lunch, but turns out it was a Box Lunch or a Hot Topic. I'm not entirely sure if it was Box Lunch or Hot Topic, but it has this black side here, so that tells me that it's from like a store, like Hot Topic, Blind Box, you know, stuff like that, not from Disney. But gorgeous pin. It's beautiful, and I mean, she looks like a flower. Like the dress looks like the flower, and then she's kissing Naveen. It's beautiful. It's definitely going to be on my board for a long time, and if I ever want to do like an aesthetically pleasing board, she's definitely going to go on it. So I love her so much. Alright, so the final pin in my collection may seem a bit simple to most of you, but it's actually very sentimental to me. So when I first started pin trading, I found like a pin or two that I had picked up from work one day, and I had just kept it, and I was like, you know, I'm going to take it to Disneyland one day. You know, I'm going to start pin trading. I've been seeing the pins on the boards, and I have a pin, so I might as well just go up and trade. So I did like 2 or 3 trades of the night, and on like the 3rd or 4th trade, I came across this Tiana pin. So, so you guys may know and recognize her from the pack at Disneyland that nobody likes. Everybody hates like all the princesses in there. They think they look weird. They think they look ugly. And, you know, that makes me laugh because she's like my pride and joy. But I found her at the outside store next to Matterhorn. So it's the one that has a little Matterhorn guy, like little bobsled guy doing this. If you guys know what I mean. I don't remember the name of the store, but this is where I found her, and she was just sitting there looking cute, and I was like, oh my god, like I didn't even have my pin folio on me. I had to run, or not pin folio. Actually, the pin, since I wasn't a pin trader at the time, I just had it in my backpack, so I had to run, get the pin that I currently had, dig in my bag, run back to the store, and pick her up before someone else did, and I ended up getting her. And she is the oldest pin that I have, and the oldest pin on my pin collection, and the very first pin of my pin collection. So she is the reason why I have my YouTube channel. She's the reason why I have my pin board and my collection of Princess and the Frog. So that's why it is so special to me. And I know I put it at the very end of my list. It's just because all the other ones are so special in itself. And this one's just, yeah, very sentimental, very simple. And I love her so much. So yeah, those were my top 10 pins, my top 10 favorite pins in my collection. It was really hard to choose. I mean, I have so many stunning, beautiful pins that I was gifted from you guys or traded with you guys, and it was really hard to decide which ones were going to make the cut and which ones didn't. I want to show you guys finally my, not complete because I'm still collecting, but as of right now, a completed version of my Princess and the Frog board. So you guys can check it out, see what I have, and if you ever want to send me a pin for the collection, feel free to. You don't have to at all, but I do love and appreciate you for doing that, and it definitely helps my board grow and just makes me happy. So yeah, I'm gonna switch the camera around, and I'll show you guys the pin board I have. Alrighty guys, so this is a quick little view of my board, like the entire board in itself. So I'll let you guys kind of take a look there, and then we're gonna zoom on in. So we'll start in the left corner here. Like I said, this was one of the very first donations that I got, and that was from Disney Blanquita. Thank you so much again for that, and it opens up like this. Very beautiful. Then we come over here to the Wee Disney pin. And these pins, all of these pins I got from the Kraken Trade Show pretty much. I did trade for this one with a subscriber of mine. And this one too, I was gifted this one by Chris, I think. Chris Fancy. Then we come over here. This one says Be Ambitious. This one I did trade Chris for. Let's see. Got this one that I've accomplished for. And these two that were the top 10 video. We got this one I got from one of my really good subscribers named Riley. She actually is the one who drew this beautiful cupcake that I'm going to show in a second. We also were gifted this one by one of our subscribers. This one, as you guys know, is very beautiful. Opens on up. I got this one at the Kraken. This one was gifted to me by Rosa. Thank you again, Rosa, so much for the zap. That was really nice of you. Traded this one recently with Clarissa and Eric. Thank you so much, you guys. I told you it was going to go on my board. So I have her dad and her mom right here. And now we go to the amazing artwork. This was drawn by one of our subscribers. I believe she's 11 or 12. And she drew this, guys, and colored this. And it is so beautiful. I could never do this. It's so awesome. So she traded me this pin, and she decided to draw the pin. And I was like, of course I have to put this on my board because it's amazing. So yeah, it's now on my board. Come down here to Dr. Fassier. Got a lot of Shadow Man pins. Want more Shadow Man pins, actually. But we just got this one when we went when Evan took me to DCA. It was really cool. I am still in search of the other Dr. Fassier for the Oogie Boogie Bash one. It comes in a blind box, so that one's going to be really hard to come by. But I am in search of him. This one was another gift from Disney Blanquita. She saw us on a live stream and was like, girl, go back and get that pin. And I did. So this one's really, really cool. I got this soda can from Chris too, from Chris Bancy. Riley also gifted us this pin. Thank you so much, Riley, from Left Lane Adventures. I love you, and I love your parents and your brother. You guys are amazing. Just thank you so much for the support and my pins. I love them so much. More Dr. Fassier. Very cool. I did get zapped this one as well from a subscriber. Thank you so, so much. And it's on my board, and it looks stunning. I love it. And I have little Ray. Alright, and you guys just know me now. I love Tiana artwork. I do have another postcard of her in her blue dress, but I don't have a big enough board. So I need to get a bigger board, put that on, and just decorate it with stickers or drawings from you guys or postcards like this. And I have my little breast cancer symbol here. We'll go down here. These are the two puzzle pieces I came up on. I am very, very, very proud of these, and I'm hoping to get the entire collection right here. So these are the only two that I have currently, but I'm in search of more. This one, a good friend of mine, Tiana, funny enough, her name is Tiana. She gifted me this beautiful pin. And it's like glittery down here. It's gorgeous. And this one was really hard to not make it to the top 10, but it's stunning. I mean, if it had a top 11, this would be in it. So thank you so much, Tiana. I really love this pin so much. We also have gotten gifted a kitty cat from one of our subscribers. Thank you so much again for sending this to me. I absolutely love it. Super cute. This one I bought at Company D, and he actually glows in the dark. So that's really cool. But it's Ray. His little booty lights up. This one right here I got at the Kraken show. I know he's a little funky, but I just wanted to have more frog form of Naveen and Tiana. I don't really have much. This is all I have right here of them in their frog form. And up here. I'll get a little closer. Got current mood. Got that one, Tiana, and Naveen. Now this one was the first ever pin that I bought for my collection, which was the at Company D. I got this for $10, which isn't that bad. It's normally $20, and I got it on sale, so that's really nice, and it's really pretty. This one here, I was zapped by the Pin Sister Chronicles on YouTube. Definitely go check them out. I love them so much. Thank you guys so much for this pin. And again, it has Ray on it, so I'm in love with it. But it's just a stunning pin, and thank you so, so much for it. So these are the ones from the collection I was talking about from the blind box, and the other one is over here for the Shadow Man. But I am in still search of Lewis, so I'm hoping that today we can find him at the Kraken show and possibly trade, because then that means I would have a full collection. Alright, and these are just like miscellaneous Tiana pins that I have. If you guys ever want to send me pins for the collection, I think I'm going to take a break from having like a bunch of Tiana pins. I have plenty of her. I would really love to have Frog Form or Naveen or Larry even, or Charlotte. Oh my god, if you guys find like a Charlotte or a Lottie pin, which was her best friend, the blonde girl in the movie, please let me know. I would love to have more of a variety of every character from the movie, because it's just, I love everything about Princess and the Frog, not just Tiana. But yeah, that's my board right here. I really hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys like it. I have a couple spaces left here, maybe here, right here. But it looks like I'm going to have to get a bigger board. And I do have this cute little pumpkin sticker on the side here, if you saw that. Alright. Alrighty guys, so that's going to be it from me. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys kind of got an insight of what I'm interested in for pin-wise, for my collection board. I'm so glad I finally was able to film my collection board for you guys. I know many of you have been asking me to do this, and I'm finally getting around to it a second time, because the first time didn't go so well. So I'm just so happy, and I'm happy that I was able to wear my Naveen sweater for this video, and everything was just good. I'm happy with it. And I really hope you guys liked the video. I definitely will do an Encanto board video once that collection starts to pick up a little faster, a little more. I am getting quite a bit of pins for Encanto, so I'm excited. It's going to be such a colorful, beautiful board. Feel free, you guys, to draw me stuff, to send artwork, to spice up my board, or if you find stickers, anything, postcards, anything that you think would spice up my board a bit. I don't really want just pins on my board. I want like artwork and postcards and fun stuff. I want my board to look really fun and filled and exciting. And yeah, so thank you guys again so much for watching. This is pretty much it. Remember, I normally don't do this, but remember to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more. Comment down below which pin was your favorite in my top 10. I don't blame you if you can't pick one, because it's really hard, but just let me know which one that you liked the most. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and remember, adventure is out there. Bye everybody!